do they call you, donkey? Yo.
And this looks a bit more luxurious than a rooftop tent, doesn't it?
Yeah, you might notice a few luxuries.
Say hello to Max. Mad Max, here we come. I made a dumb blonde moment, didn't I? But what we've discovered since we've been on the road and out of service, that all the roads are shut. Everyone's kind of umming and ahhing, but we're going to give it a red hot shot.
Why do they call you, donkey? Yo calls me that.
Mad Max, here we come. So this bit out here you can film. In the museum bit, it's all the photos and memorabilia, and you're not allowed to take any photographs or videos. So now we're at the back in the garage where all the cars are. Now I have never seen Mad Max, so it doesn't mean a lot to me, but what are you thinking? It's cool?
It's pretty cool.
Say hello to Max. What's the dog's name?
Dog.
Is it? It's actually dog. Morning of Silverton, and it rained all night. It was only light, but it just rained. So.
Soaking rain. That rain that gets into your bones,
yeah,
and makes everything saturated.
Yeah. So made pack up a bit tricky this morning. So probably what is absolutely the wettest night we've had in the tent. Absolutely. But we got it packed up, and then we saw the Mad Max Museum, which opened at 10 So everyone was lining up to get in.
I think there was more than us that had got caught out yesterday.
Yeah.
With it not being open.
But it was pretty cool, Mad Max. I made a dumb blonde moment, didn't I? I said out loud, there's a Mel Gibson cutout. And I said, John, stand next to him. And then I went, what's his name? What's his character's name? Oh, Max. So
You got renamed Barry.
Yeah, I said that out loud and I made myself look like a dickhead. But yeah, you can't film or take photos inside the museum. That's where all the memorabilia and photos are of the shooting of the movie. But when you get out the back, you can take as much footage as you want. So we did that. But yeah, it was $10 to get in per adult, and yeah, it was good. Bit of history in the area, isn't it? Iconic history. So now we are heading back to Broken Hill because we've got to go back that way to head out to Pax Saddle. So we're heading north eventually to Cameron Corner. So we're just going to play it by ear today. It's 10:30. We're going to just see how long we can go until we've had enough of driving and weather and pull up stumps. So
hopefully it gets drier a bit norther.
Yeah. The weather last night, Bong lied to us, seriously, because there was no rain clouds on the weather rain chart, but that was a lie because it rained all night. And even people said in Broken Hill, Menindee, it was raining all night too, so the whole area copped it, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on which way you look at it. So anyway, heading to Pax Saddle and then we'll see where we go from there. Here we are at Pax Saddle Roadhouse, which is a well-known pub out this side of town. So we are going to stop in for some lunch. Looks pretty cool. You can camp behind me there, which is free, and then you pay $2 for a shower. But we're going to push on, but we are going to stop in for lunch. It's 1 o'clock.
And accordingly they need 2 days of clear weather.
Yeah. get to the national park from there in Cameron Corner because it's all shut up. But the lovely lady at the roadhouse at Pax Saddle said, and she's got the latest update, that you can keep going up to Wumpa Gate Road.
Yeah.
With caution, it's open to 4-wheel drive, so caution. We'll get the map in a minute. And then hopefully cross the border from there. It may mean skipping Cameron Corner again, 2 years in a row. But
if the weather gets worse, we're going to be stuck there for a minimum of 2 more days.
Yeah.
And it sort of throws out the rest of it.
That's right. And the other option was driving all the way back to Broken Hill, and then there's a lot of stuff shut around there too. We can only go on the main road. So it's, yeah, in the last 5 hours, not even that, yeah, probably 3 hours, everything is just shut like it was just before we left. So forecast says not as much rain to come, but Bomb has been so unreliable. So anyway, this is a bit of an adventure, but we can get to Babara, which is 155 k's from us as I speak.
It might be the furthest north we go, and tomorrow we have to turn around and drive back to Broken Hill.
We've got to give it a crack.
But the roads up to Queensland are under caution at the moment.
Yeah.
So.
And we've got a 4-wheel drive. They said
see what happens.
they wouldn't recommend towing. We don't tow. So fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. Okay, we're at Babara, and this looks a bit more luxurious than a rooftop tent, doesn't it?
Yeah, you might notice a few luxuries.
Because look behind me. Hasn't stopped all day. Is flipping cold. Yes, I know we chose to travel winter, so that's on us. But no way were we going to use a rooftop tent. So we are going to stay here in the warm pub across the road. There's 2 pubs in town, so we might check them both out, but we'll eat one for dinner. Come back in the warm, 27 degrees, thanks very much. Our own toilet and shower, and then we're just planning our trip for tomorrow. What are we aiming for, John?
All good things going well. This rain right now doesn't look bloody promising though, because currently the road from Babara to Cameron Corner on the website is closed, but on the signage says 4-wheel drive only. So best case scenario, it magically opens tomorrow. Highly doubt it considering.
Yeah, we're doubting it. Otherwise we have to miss out on Cameron Corner.
Yeah.
Again.
Because supposedly, according to their site, they need 2 days of dry weather before they'll open the roads back up again. And
we don't want to wait around. We don't have the time to wait around for 2 days.
So then it will be about 220 k's north up to Nokatunga, which is all unsealed road anyway, but is open at the moment, unlike Cameron Corner, which is not. From Nokatunga, we'll then head east to Thargomindah, and then across to Kalamala, and then back down, which was continuing on, which our plan was.
Which was our plan. So at the moment, the only sacrifice it's looking like is Cameron Corner.
So the second
but yeah, there's a lot of roads still closed.
And we can't do much about it.
And we just got to yeah, deal with it as it comes. So it's a day-by-day thing at the moment. Sturt National Park is shut. We were hoping to drive around there and go the jump up loop drive and do that, but yeah, that's shut. So unless that magically opens tomorrow, then we won't be going there. So at this stage, looking at the weather, it's straight up north, and
if that road's open tomorrow.
If that road's tomorrow. So
if not, we'll be going back to Broken Hill.
We'll be going back to Broken Hill.
And then up to Wilcannia, but at the moment Wilcannia's in flood, and we're not quite sure we can cross the road. That will then take us around to Burke and up to the Springs, sort of that way.
Can we just say again, bomb has let us down. Even if you look at Babara, it was only meant to be 2 mils of rain today, and we're in Babara and there's more than 2 mil. The rain cloud all over the state, or both states, because we're looking between states. No rain in where we are, so bomb hasn't been reliable.
We've not seen the sky in 3 days.
Nah.
Yet according to the bomb, there's no cloud cover or rain cover. Work that out. We have not seen the sky.
Yeah, and it's been raining for pretty much 24 hours.
Since we left Adelaide.
Yeah, so, you know, when you check the weather, you check your road closures. Unfortunately, when you lose reception, you can't get updated road closures. So we're doing everything we can, but that's all right. It's part of the adventure. We can't complain because we're on holidays.
Lightning Ridge. After Cunnamulla, we're going to Lightning Ridge.
Yeah, but
if we can get there.
If we'll get there. We won't share any more because it will probably change. All right, so in the meantime, we're going to have a cold drink in 27 degrees, comfy bed, and we'll give you an update when we know more.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah, tomorrow morning. Good morning. Just woken up, had a shower, no rain. So we are about to pack up as I walk down the stairs. We are about to pack up. There's one road that we can go on. It'll be a dirt and 4-wheel drive only to Queensland. Ooh, they are peacocks. And I scared them away. I was going to show you the peacocks, but they flew away. Yeah, so we're going to try this road. Hopefully then we can detour off to Cameron Corner, but there's no guarantee. So we just have to play it by ear. If not, we will chuck a right, go east and head along the Queensland border and carry on with our journey. So the good news is there is no rain. And looking at all the live updates, no roads have, or extra roads have closed, but none have opened either. But that single one that we need is still open. So that's the main thing. All right, let's hit the road. Just went through Warri Gate. This is when it gets to Bitumen, or not Bitumen. A couple other travellers going through the gate as well, so everyone's kind of umming and ahhing. But we're going to give it a red hot shot. I'm just changing gears. So slow and steady. We'll get to the intersection further up and make the call if we need to or will go to Cameron Corner or not. Alright, we are at the intersection where we decide whether we go to Cameron Corner, which is that away, or we keep going straight and head east eventually. So looking at here, both roads are open. So we're going to, this road that we went on was open with caution. So we're going to give Cameron Corner a crack. It's going to take another couple of hours. Fingers crossed we get there.